The night was thick with fog as Jack cruised down Route 66 in his trusty rig. He had been driving for hours, the monotonous hum of tires on pavement lulling him into a drowsy state. His eyelids felt heavy, like lead weights pulling them shut. He fought against it, blasting some classic rock through the speakers, but sleep crept up on him relentlessly. Suddenly, he jolted awake, heart pounding. Someone was shaking his shoulder gently yet insistently. Confused, he glanced over expecting to see another trucker stopping for help, or maybe even a hitchhiker. But there was no one there, just empty road stretching out before him. Shrugging off the odd sensation, he chalked it up to fatigue and reached for his thermos filled with strong coffee. As he sipped the bitter liquid, trying to shake away the last vestiges of slumber, he noticed something peculiar outside his window. A figure stood beside his truck, its form shrouded in mist. It looked vaguely familiar, then realization hit him like a ton of bricks. That silhouette belonged to his father, John, who had died years ago while making a delivery run just like this one. Fear gripped him tighter than any steering wheel ever could. How could this be happening? Before he could react further, the apparition vanished without a trace, leaving behind only an unsettling chill that permeated the cab. Determined not to let fear take control, Jack pushed harder on the accelerator pedal, hoping speed would dispel the unease gnawing at his insides. Yet every time he slowed down, the same feeling returned. The gentle tugging at his sleeve, the whisper of wind brushing past his ear. Hours passed, each mile marked by increasing anxiety. Every rest stop brought temporary relief until darkness fell again, bringing back those haunting sensations. Finally, exhausted beyond measure, he pulled into a small motel parking lot near dawn. Sleep deprivation clouded his judgment, so when he heard footsteps approaching his door, he assumed they were from other drivers seeking refuge too. But instead of knocking softly, someone knocked 3 times firmly. Startled, he opened the door cautiously. There stood his father's ghost once more, staring intently at him with eyes full of concern. "Son?" came the raspy voice, barely audible above the howl of the wind. "You've got to listen carefully." Jack froze, unable to move or speak. What followed next sent chills racing down his spine. His father warned him about impending danger ahead, a treacherous curve where many accidents occurred due to poor visibility caused by dense fog. With urgency etched across his spectral face, he urged Jack to avoid taking that route altogether. Trembling uncontrollably now, Jack nodded slowly, accepting the message delivered by the supernatural messenger. Before disappearing completely, the spirit offered reassurance. "I'll always watch over you." Then silence descended upon the desolate landscape, broken only by the distant rumble of engines echoing through the valley below. With renewed determination fueled by both terror and gratitude, Jack changed course, choosing a safer alternative path despite added distance. Throughout the remainder of his journey, he kept glancing nervously over his shoulder, half expecting another visitation. However, nothing else happened except for occasional flashes of light reflecting off rearview mirrors, reminding him of the encounter he'd experienced earlier. When he finally arrived safely at his destination, he couldn't shake off the lingering sense of wonderment mixed with profound sadness. He'd lost his dad long ago physically, but perhaps their bond remained stronger than death itself. And though he never spoke openly about what transpired during that fateful night, deep within himself, he knew his father's presence saved him from certain doom. From then onwards, whenever faced with challenging situations, whether professional or personal, Jack found solace knowing that somewhere out there, watching over him, was the guiding hand of his beloved father.